Triumph motorcycles hold a special place in the hearts of sport bike enthusiasts worldwide. The Daytona nameplate evokes a sense of racing pedigree and raw performance. If you're considering adding this legendary machine to your garage, you must arm yourself with as much information as possible, which is exactly what we'll be doing now. So let's look at 9 things you need to know before buying the 2025 Triumph Daytona 660. The Daytona's heart is a revised version of the popular 660cc inline triple found in the Trident and Tiger Sport 660. Significant upgrades differentiate this engine, leading to a noticeable performance boost. These include a new crankshaft, pistons, wrist pins, and a redesigned cylinder head with larger exhaust valves for better flow. It also features a higher lift exhaust cam, a revised intake system with triple 44mm throttle bodies, and a larger airbox. The exhaust has been tuned for efficiency and a sporty sound. The result is a significant improvement over the standard Trident engine. Triumph claims a 95 horsepower peak at 11,250 revolutions per minute, a 17% increase in power and torque at 51 pound-feet. Most importantly, over 80% of that torque should be available across a range of 3,125 and 11,750 revolutions per minute. Expect a power band that combines street-friendly usability with a thrilling top-end surge. Given the triple-cylinder configuration, the Daytona's engine note is truly unique in its class. Triumph has also revised the transmission with taller gearing, other updates, and a larger radiator to manage any additional heat. The Daytona is a stunning exemplar of contemporary motorcycle design that reflects a heritage of speed and agility. Its sleek, aerodynamic profile is crafted for performance, which is evident in every line and contour. The bike's finish, accented by subtle branding and a hint of vibrant color, speaks to a design ethos that values sophistication as much as it does sportiness. The Daytona's aggressive stance is balanced by elegant design elements, such as the intricately designed alloy wheels and the sculpted fuel tank that seamlessly integrates with the overall form. The full LED lighting system contributes to the Daytona's modern appearance and enhances visibility, marrying form with function. Every component, from the compact exhaust system to the minimalist fairing, has been thoughtfully designed to reduce weight and drag. It has plenty of road presence without being bulky or pretentious, making the latest Daytona a stunner. The Daytona marks a shift from its predecessors, adopting a less extreme riding position that still retains some sporty aggression. While the previous Daytona 675 featured aluminum components, the 2025 model opts for a steel frame and swing arm. This change, coupled with a longer 56.1-inch wheelbase and more aggressive front-end geometry, 23.8 degrees of rake and 3.2 inches of trail, contributes to a slightly more focused yet still manageable riding experience. Don't mistake this for a lack of performance. The Daytona 660 suspension prioritizes comfort in urban settings and at moderate speeds, offering a forgiving ride over rough pavement. Its Showa SFF BP fork and Showa monoshock provide 4.3 inches and 5.1 inches of travel, front and rear respectively. However, aggressive riders may push the limits of the basic suspension setup during particularly hard cornering. This does not detract from Daytona's overall ride quality, which maintains a commendable balance of comfort and agility, especially considering the price point and the target audience. Triumph understands that not every rider is a supersport race bike enthusiast and has tuned the bike's ride to meet the demands of a broader audience. Overall, the 2025 Triumph Daytona aims to achieve a balance between everyday comfort and sporty performance, making it a versatile bike for street and canyon riding. The Daytona marks a shift in the supersport paradigm, melding the Daytona's spirited essence with a conscious nod toward affordability and versatility. This approach brings certain trade-offs that seasoned Daytona enthusiasts might notice, but also introduces a broad appeal that extends beyond the racetrack to the everyday ride. Handling is where the bike reasserts its sporty DNA. The chassis and engine work in concert to provide a handling experience that is both agile and forgiving. The accessible torque from the 3-cylinder engine is one of the standout features of the motorcycle, delivering power smoothly from the lower end of the rev range. The light, cable-actuated clutch lever and the flat torque curve allow for quick getaways and easy maneuvering in city traffic, enabling the rider to weave through congestion effortlessly. The Daytona's 3-cylinder engine provides a satisfying low-end response and sings a mechanical aria at full throttle that Triumph fans have come to adore. This engine remains true to that character, with a torque band that's generous from as low as 3,125 revolutions per minute and stays consistent with the redline. The throttle response is crisp and immediate, encouraging the rider to exploit the engine's mid-range strength and revel in its high-revving excitement. In terms of gear shifting, the absence of a standard bi-directional quick shifter hardly detracts from the experience, as the transmission operates with an exceptional level of smoothness. Regarding direction changes, the Daytona is nimble, facilitating quick and easy transitions with remarkable agility. This light-footedness adds to the bike's engaging nature and makes for an exuberant riding experience that's never overbearing. This bike features J1 4-piston front brakes that are surprisingly capable of everyday riding. They offer a strong initial bite compared to the Trident model. However, during particularly aggressive riding, the ABS tends to engage a bit prematurely, potentially limiting stopping power in situations where it might not be strictly necessary. The Daytona 660 features a streamlined yet effective suite of rider aids. Its ride-by-wire throttle enables 3 selectable ride modes: Road, Sport, and Rain. Riders can also toggle traction control and adjust throttle maps between road and sport settings. Road mode is a practical choice for everyday riding, while Sport mode unleashes the triple-cylinder engine's full potential. While Sport mode might feel slightly jerky, it's the key to maximizing this bike's thrilling performance. For safety, ABS is always active. The option to disable traction control is available, but the level of TC intervention cannot be fine-tuned. While Rain mode may not be frequently used, it noticeably tames power delivery in wet conditions. For a balanced experience, experienced riders might use Sport mode even in commuting situations due to its responsive yet manageable power delivery. Mode switching is straightforward, requiring a closed throttle and simple button presses. Triumph motorcycles enjoy a solid reputation for reliability within the industry. Their modern engines, including the triple-cylinder platform used in the Daytona 660, are known for their robustness. While long-term data on the 2025 Daytona specifically won't be available for some time, it's reasonable to expect it to inherit this legacy. Triumph's focus on a relatively simplified design philosophy should contribute to ease of maintenance and repair. Their bikes avoid overly complex electronics, and the frame and suspension components on the Daytona are mostly straightforward to work on. Additionally, the global reach of the Triumph brand suggests good parts availability and a network of dealerships familiar with the Daytona 660 platform. It's important to note that any motorcycle's longevity depends significantly on proper maintenance practices. Staying on top of scheduled services and promptly addressing any issues will ensure Daytona provides years of reliable performance. The Daytona balances performance and practicality with a respectable fuel economy rating of 57.6 miles per gallon. Combined with its 3.7-gallon fuel tank, this should provide a reasonable range between fill-ups. Naturally, individual riding styles and conditions will impact actual fuel consumption. Spirited riding will bring that mileage down a bit, while steady cruising can maximize the range. Overall, the Daytona shouldn't be a gas guzzler, making it a manageable motorcycle for daily use in terms of running costs. The Daytona strikes a compelling balance between performance and price. At $9,195, it's incredibly competitive in its class. Triumph understands the need to stay under the $10,000 threshold for this segment, and the Daytona reflects some of those cost-saving measures. It's important to understand that this translates to an emphasis on functionality over top-of-the-line components. Riders won't find premium suspension setups or cutting-edge electronics. That said, modern budget components are highly capable, and the Daytona offers a perfectly adequate package for many riders. In some ways, its simplicity could even be seen as an advantage for those seeking a focused sport bike experience without flashy gimmicks. Overall, this motorcycle promises to be an excellent value proposition, especially for riders who prioritize the fun factor and the pedigree of the Triumph name without breaking the bank. The Daytona 660's warranty reflects Triumph's confidence in its motorcycle's reliability and longevity. This model includes a 2-year unlimited mileage warranty, ensuring owners can ride with peace of mind, knowing they have robust coverage. Additionally, the Daytona 660 boasts a service interval of 10,000 miles, indicative of its build quality and the reduced need for frequent maintenance.